In this lecture, we are going to learn about NoSQL database. So the first thing first, NoSQL stands for not only SQL, which means in NoSQL databases, we are not going to use structured query language. NoSQL database is a non-relational database management system which is very much different from relational database management system. So the next big question is, why do we need NoSQL database when we are already having powerful relational database management systems like Oracle, DB2, MySQL and others? So the answer is, with the increase in internet, companies like Google, Amazon, Yahoo, eBay, they started getting huge amount of data with the growing internet traffic and activities over the social media and other websites, which has given birth to a new data called big data, which is unstructured, sometimes semi-structured and also unpredictable in nature. Few examples of getting these kind of data are Facebook, Google, Blog, Twitter, YouTube. So these are the basic sources of getting this kind of unstructured, unpredictable and huge amount of data. What we are getting from these sources are unpredictable in nature and unstructured and also in huge amount on a daily basis. So all we know that RDBMS is designed to handle structured data, and that too they can handle data up to some limit. And these data are, first thing, they are unstructured. Second thing, they are coming in a huge amount. So RDBMS failed to handle these kind of data, which is big data. And this inability of RDBMS to handle this kind of unstructured and huge amount of data has given birth to a new database management system, which is known as NoSQL database management system. Some features of NoSQL databases are like they are designed to handle large volumes of structured, semi-structured and unstructured data. They provide high performance, high scalability and high availability. We discuss all these features in detail when we discuss about MongoDB in the next lecture. They provide quick iteration, they support object-oriented programming, which makes them easy to use and flexible in nature. They support dynamic schema, they support auto-sorting and replication, which make them easy to scale out and easy to maintain and easy to be fail-proof. We discuss all these features in detail in the next lecture when we talk about NoSQL database, that is MongoDB. There are four types of NoSQL databases are available right now. The first one is key value stores, which is Redis, Dynamo and React. In this kind of database, we store data in the form of key value pair. So with the reference of key, we store value, and that value can be anything like number or string or character or a document or anything. We can store anything in the value with the reference of a key. The next is column oriented databases. In these kind of database, we store data in the columnar fashion. So first we store data in the columns with the reference of a row ID. Examples are Bigtable, Cassandra and SimpleDB. Graph oriented databases are the next. In this we store data in the graphical manner. Examples are OrientDB, Neo4j and Titan. The next is very popular document oriented databases, and examples are MongoDB and CouchDB. In this course, we are going to learn about document-oriented database, that is MongoDB. So in this kind of database, we store data in the form of documents, and in case of MongoDB, we store data in the form of JSON documents, which are objects.